Hey everybody, welcome to Medling World today. Yes, we're at Aquatica, one of the water parks that is incorporated with SeaWorld right here in Orlando. Come on in, check it out. So guys, I think today it's Jake and I, we're hanging out. We're gonna kind of give you a tour around Aquatica and we'll do some highlighted, maybe we'll jump on a couple of the attractions as we're giving you the tour. So first I just kind of want to show you, we're just coming in. Behind us is kind of where you enter in, and as you enter in, guys, you're going to find off to the left is one of the dining areas. That is the Waterstone Grill. And then off to the right side you'll have some retail. You can get suntan lotion, water shoes, all kinds of that good stuff. But what we like to do when we first get here is we find our spot. And we usually try to go out here. There's a couple like little wave pools and stuff over here, and it's like a sandy beach area. We usually like to hang out in that area, so it's quite busy. This park just opened about 20 minutes ago, and it's already packed out. So let's see if we can find a spot. So Jake and I, we found a nice spot right here. I'm kind of holding the GoPro in my hand for now, but straight ahead, that is like, it's like this rapid river. Kind of goes around quick, so I think we'll go show you that first. We'll give you some of the, you know, safety requirements, things like that. And like I said, we'll just kind of do a walkthrough, and a couple of the things we'll kind of get in a little bit more involved so you can see. But what I'm going to do is I have a strap for my GoPro, so I'm going to use that. And let's go have some fun. Aquatica Orlando. So we haven't been here in a couple years, but as I was saying, if you saw our video on the pipeline from SeaWorld, we ended up getting the pass that covers all the SeaWorld parks. I don't even think it was $30, and now I'm kind of glad I did, because we get to go to Aquatica, we get to go to Busch Gardens, and we can go to all the parks, any of the owned SeaWorld parks all over the country. It's like 11 or 12 different parks. One thing though, since I was here last time, is this panini area, which I think is really cool, and it's got the freestyle drink there. So that's awesome. One thing I did notice why we hadn't been back in a while is when you tried last time when we were here at Aquatica, to get lunch was taking like an hour long because they just didn't have enough places and it couldn't accommodate everybody. So that was one of the negatives, but we're ready to try again. And let's head into Rose Rapids. I want to give you some information about this real quick over here so you have the quite height requirements and all the kind of information you need. And we're going to kind of highlight this one on the tour. So it's right across from where we're sitting right there in the middle. There's this nice beach area. And this is one of the things we want to try because this is pretty fun. But just to show you, the guests under 51 inches, I recommend to wear a life vest on this because the water does go pretty quickly. So here's all the information. Cool thing about SeaWorld too is they have sensory guides for their rides, which is really good. So it kind of gives you an indication, you know, of the different sensories, and they rate them on a level. So there you go. Let's go check it out. Oh, we're going in, and Jake, what'd you just say?
Gonna get things hypothermic.
The water is cold, man. It is cold. But let's go ahead. Let's do it. Guys, we decided we're gonna wait a few minutes before we go on that. The water is so cold on it. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's beyond, Jake, it's cold. So we're gonna wait a little bit and we'll go on that one and we'll show it to you in a little while. Maybe the water will heat up or get warmer. So that's where the river was that we're gonna, that kind of that rapid river. But I do want to just show you there's some restrooms right here. That's why we do like being right here in Central, because you can, we really like that rapid ride, and the bathrooms are here. So hopefully that will warm up. So just kind of showing you around. This is where we came in, so you guys can kind of have an idea of where we are now. So this is kind of where we came in, remember, and we walked out that way. So let's kind of go over towards that area. We'll start there. The cool thing about Aquatica is you can kind of just walk around the perimeter and you're able to get to everything. So I want to start over there. Jake and I will start over there, and we're going to start giving you an awesome tour. This is the, I'm going to say it's the Kari Kari Curl, and you need 2 to 5 riders. And as you can see, I'm going to just show you, it is pretty cool because you don't have to carry it up. It brings it up and it just kind of comes around. And you can see over here, it's got that nice little ramp up and then you come out. So pretty cool. So what's cool is this little area here, there's like 3 different slides right here. And actually, if you are a smoker looking for the smoking, they do have a designated smoking area. More restrooms over there as well. So this ride actually was not here last time, was it, Jake? Let's go have a look at this one. This one is a Omakaraka. Must be 42 inches tall. Must ride with a supervisor companion if you're between 42 and 48. So there's the specs. Maximum load 2 riders. And that again is your sensory guide, which I love. I think they go 1 through 10. That one's more of a sight and feel. So the Omakaraka right here in the corner. And then let's just keep it moving. They also have quick queue here at Aquatica. For an extra fee, you can buy the quick queue, so you can skip the standby line. This is the Wahanu Way. This one does 2 people. Here's your sensory guide again. And Jake and I have rode this one several times. Pretty fun. 4 different slides, I believe, right, Jake? Yeah, 4 different ones. So when you get to the top, you can pick your slide. Like I told Jake, any of them he wants to go on, we'll jump on some, or we'll just show you the highlights, but we're going to give you a lot of information today. And part of the reason why we did not go on that rapid thing and show you guys that, because that's how we like to vlog. We like to vlog exactly what we're doing and giving you information. Now you know that water was cold. I'm not just going to go out and go, oh, it's great. I want you to know, hey, according to their website, it says the pools are heated to 84 degrees. That water there was probably about 70, maybe. It was cold, man. I don't care what part of the country you're from. That water was cold. So it's important. That's the information we like to give. Let's keep it moving. What we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to walk straight out that way, and we'll show you some of the things over there. This is the Kiwi market. They also do offer the refillable mugs here as well, so you can get a refillable mug. I'll see if I can get some information as we go through on prices and things like that. Matter of fact, let me find out right now because I see a sign. Okay, so for the mugs, guys, if you buy 1, it's $20. If you buy 2, they're 18 each. If you buy 3 or more, they're 16 each. And it's only 99 cents to refill it. So what we usually do is we buy 1, and you can bring them back. As far as I know, you can bring them back. You can at SeaWorld, and then you only have to pay for the refills. So let's keep it moving. To the right of the Kiwi market, you'll find the self-service lockers here, restrooms, and they do have a member of the cast here, team member we'll call here at Aquatica, that can help you out with any questions you have. They even have one of the family dryers at a water park. That's different, I guess.
Get some after lunch. Let's go.
You could if it was a cold day. Dippin' Dot. So I am seeing a lot more of these small kiosks than I was here last time. And a couple, like I said, the Pinani area here for food. Hopefully that can help with the crowds at lunch. This is the lazy river here, guys.
Let's see if
And Jake says, let's try it out and see if it's warm enough. So I don't know if I'm being a little critical, but I go to a lot of water parks. I go to a lot of lazy rivers. All the way through here, there's no lifeguard. Oh yeah, there's one there, but just to let you know, around that corner there, I guess there's a couple, but not as many as you usually would see. Now, I do want to show you this, because this is cool. So I'm going to just keep rolling, because you have 2 routes. You can go that way, or you can go this way. This way brings you to the fish. The other way brings you to the dolphins, but let's go check out the fish. So you have a little bit of entertainment as you go through. Pretty neat, right? There's a bridge right above us. So you guys see back behind me, that's where the dolphins are. Jake and I, we're going to swing back around. We'll show you the dolphins, because there's actually a water slide that goes right through where the dolphins are swimming. And I'll show you where that entrance is when we get out of the lazy river. So we'll see you over at the dolphins. Please, guys, take a moment, subscribe to Medling World if you haven't yet. And let's go check out the dolphins. This is the slide that goes through where the dolphins are. So we're going to go under there. You can kind of probably see ahead there where the tank is. So let's go over there and let's check it out. So the lazy river does have a little bit of water splash time. There's Jake loving it. And guys, here, look, somebody just went through. You can see the dolphins there. Let me see if I can get a little closer. See them swimming around. That's cool. And there's the slide right there. Here comes one. There you go. So yeah, and then you slide and you can watch them. Pretty cool. I'll say that's one cool thing. I haven't seen anything quite like that in any of the water parks here in Orlando. So that is pretty unique to Aquatica. Pretty fun. All right, let's keep our tour going and see what else. I know there's a new kids area here at Aquatica, so we just haven't run into it yet, but I'm going to highlight that when we get there. Cool thing too about the lazy river, no height requirement, any height, and it is zero entry, as you can see, so easy access to get in for accessibility. I'm going to go highlight that the dolphin slide, I like to call it. I think it's called the Reef Plunge. Let me go over there and show you what it's all about. It's the Reef Plunge. Must be 42 inches, single riders only, and you come down. As you can see, there's no mat or anything. You just slide on your back, and then this is where you come out. So there you have it, Reef Plunge, the dolphin slide. This one's kind of empty, but as you walk through Aquatica, you're also going to find a lot of the life vests. They're complimentary. You can use them. Oh, actually, here's the fast river. We're going to go on it, hopefully in a little bit, guys, once it warms up, but you can see you kind of go through. Now, vests are not required. As I showed you earlier, I think it says if you're under a certain height. Although, listen, if you're not the strongest of swimmers, I do recommend just wearing a vest in there because it does go pretty fast. All right, let's keep moving down this way, guys. Looks like we have one of the dining areas. Let's go check that out. So this is the Banana Beach Cookout Barbecue and Burgers. Right now, no line. I'm guessing it's probably a little after 11, so I mean, take advantage if you're hungry early. Plenty of seating still. This is some of the stuff they have here, guys. I'll just let you take a look at that. And if you're really interested, you can scan that. And the hours, 10 to 7. Oh, this is cool. Right across from the Banana Beach Cookout, they have this awesome map, guys. So this is where we're at. Kind of give Jake and I an idea, and you guys. So this is where we are, staying over in this area, right? Because we're right across from the Panani place. So we've come through here. We brought you over here, showed you all that. Walked by the Waterstone Grill. I'll try to remember to show you the menu on that when we get back. That was the Kiwi Market. We came through. Pretty cool. Oh, there, the Dolphin Plunge, the Lazy River, and now we're over in this area. It gives you all of the rides in the sensory
Oh my God, so we gotta go on the other side.
guide. I'm gonna actually go ahead and just scan down that. You guys can pause it if you want to see and zoom it in if you're on your phone. Give you an idea. And it does also give the specs. That's really nice. And then over here, all the dining. Let me scan that up for you guys. And this is where they do have the all-day dining option for of course, a price. Pretty neat. And they do have cabanas as well. As we're moving along, guys, again, they have, this is just like a bar and some more slides there. These, I think, were just opening, Jake, the last time we were here. We haven't been here, I think, since like 2020, so it's been a good 2-3 years. When we first moved to Florida, it was right as things were opening up during COVID, and we snagged one of these annual passes because the parks were very slow then. But I want to give you some information here. There's a lot more of the life vests. These are the Riptide Race, so they're racer slides, pretty cool. Must be 42 inches, and I believe these are the ones where the bottom will drop out on the floor. It opens up like a trap door. Matter of fact, I think they have a little example over here. Let's go see. This is pretty neat. So it kind of shows you, and it'll give you the green light if you can ride it. There's a weight, 250. So you would stand here. This is what will happen is that would drop out, and you'll see it'll turn green, means you can go. pretty neat. There you have it. I like that. That's pretty cool. Some more lockers here, guys, right by the Riptide Race. I'm just gonna kind of keep filming here for a minute because I want to show you another little retail area. And with your annual passes, you get certain discount depending what tier you get. So a couple more rides here. Jake and I and Roberta have done both of these at a couple years ago when we were here. So we have the Walla Hula Wave. These are a 2 to 4 riders, and on this side you have Ray Rush, also 3 to 6 riders. So they are group riding slides, pretty fun, both of them. This is one of the kids areas, and it is a very nice kids area. It's good for, I mean, there's not really an, oh wow, the water is absolutely freezing though. Very cold water, but they do have several slides. Jake and I were gonna run through it, but it's just too cold, man. That's why there's not a lot of people on it, but it's just fun. It's just a big playground. It's got the buckets that tip. It's got some of the a little bit like 10, 11, 12-year-old slides there that you come out. And here's some of the very smaller slides, but we'll kind of walk around it and I'll show you a little bit more of it. More treats here, guys, right across from the kids area, as you can see. So I just kind of wanted to show you there's a lot of seating around, but the water is, I mean, I know kids, they don't, you know, you're 6, 7 years old, you don't care how cold the water is, but Jake's a little bit older now, he does, and I know I do, so we're not gonna go in there, but I do anyway show you for the tour. But let's go back now, Jake. It's another entrance today, that Fast River.
Hopefully it's warmed up.
The one that we tried to go on earlier. Let's see if it's warmed up any bit. The water has definitely, they got the heaters on now, because this water is much, Jake, much warmer.
Yeah.
I do have the GoPro, it's on my wrist here, guys, so it's a little hard for me to turn it towards my face, but I do want to kind of highlight a little bit of this. So let's jump in there and I'll show you what it's all about. There we go, guys. Oh yeah. Let me see if I can turn around and show Jake. And you really move. You guys can see how quickly you move. Oh, it's so fun, man. This is really, really fun. We always loved this the last time. Now I remember why we wanted to come back to Aquatica. Just at least for this. So fun. And we're both decent swimmers, but you will see that there's plenty of people that do have the vests on. And I will definitely recommend, if you're not a strong swimmer, to wear that vest, no matter how tall you are, how old you are. But the water's not too deep. You can see Jake standing up, so here we go. Guys, there are two ways in. This is where we originally were in the beginning of the vlog, trying to come in. So we're gonna go back around and we'll come out over by that kids area. But didn't want to highlight that. So there are, if you want to kind of take a shortcut across the park, you can jump on the river and go through.
Oh, no.
Oh, but let's go through here first before Jake's hanging on. Oh, yeah. Fun times. Thumbs up, guys. Don't forget, hit that subscribe. Jake, what'd you think?
It was really fun though. It's really cold after when you get out.
Case, sometimes when I get out of the water, the mic doesn't work as good for a few seconds. Jake was saying it's fun, but we're a little cold because it's not that hot out today. It's weird. It's Memorial Day weekend and it's only going to be like 83 degrees. And it's still dry. We haven't had that humidity yet. But anyway, let's keep our tour moving. Because they do have this racer slide here as well. The Tumata Racer. Must be 42 inches. And I'll just bring you over here so I can show you how it goes. Right up here on the top. You race down and come out here and it gives you a time. So pretty neat. There you have it, the racers. Here's another one of the dining areas. One thing I am noticing now, they do have the mobile order option. That is going to help tremendously in cutting down wait times. Again, when we were here the last time, a few years back, they did not have that option. And this is the Mango Market. This is like, oh well, actually, I'll show you what they have. Right, here's some of the action. They do have grab and go as well. They have sandwiches and wraps. They have snacks. kids meals and salads. If it's the same as it was last time, they do have an area where you can order certain foods like the ribs and things or the sandwiches, but they also have another area where they have already made kind of like subs and salads already made, so you can just go in and grab it. So that was where we used to go because it was just usually the less of the longer lines. And another bar here, I don't remember that being here last time I was here. Trader Turi's Tiki Bar. So there you go. And I believe we're heading now, Jake, over to the new area, brand new for this season, this new kids area. I can't wait to highlight this because they have some special slides just for kids. I do want to show you, they have some of these smaller slides. Now, according to the website, you had to be under a certain height to ride them. As long as one of the, I think they're doubles, as long as one of the individuals was under the height, then you could ride with an adult. But I'm gonna see if I can try to find where the information is, because I don't see anything. I don't know how strict they are with it, but let's go find out. So guys, yes, indeed, I'll try to get, I think there's 3 slides, but yes, this one here, so one I was just showing you, I was just standing right down there. You'll see that single rider must be under 48, and if you're riding double, one rider must be under 48 inches tall. So Jake, you're too tall. Jake's just hit 54 inches, so he wouldn't be able to ride these. That's why he can ride the pipeline. I think he'd rather ride the pipeline anyway. There's plenty of other slides, but I think there's a couple other ones. I think one of them was a little bit higher. Let me see if I can find out. But they do have these. Oh yes, right here, guys. The Tamariki Twirl. You must have one rider under 54. So there you go. Riders over 54 inches must be a supervisor. So you must have one under 54. Let's go double check that though. Pretty neat though. I mean, and what a nice view. It's all brand new up here. Really cool. So yeah, those are the 2 over there. And then we have the Slippity Dippity. This one is another one. One rider must be under 48. So I'm a little, okay, maybe it's, so here's a Slippity Dippity. Oh, it's just a single ride, must be under 48 right there. 3 options. And let's go check that other, Jake, I'm curious of the 54-inch one. I think it was saying that somebody had to be under 54. Let's double check. Okay, we got it straight now, Jake. So this one here is the 54. It's the one that has a little up and down. Okay, so it was a little confusing as we were coming in because that's the Tamariki Twirl, but the sign here is for the Zippity Zappity. So this one here, guys, must have one rider under 54, and the other areas 48 and under if it's a double. Gotcha. All right, I think you guys get the point. Very confusing, but wanted to give you that information. But over here you can just kind of play, I think. Let's go check. So this is just the main kid cove here, guys. No height restrictions. I'm sorry, I know it was a little confusing on the slides, but now that we're looking at them from this angle, okay, the first one all the way to the right is a double ride, 54 under, one person 54 inches under, then an adult can ride, or if you're single rider, 54 and under, and the rest of them 48 inches and under. I think there is a double one, the red there, where you would need one rider under 48 inches. Okay, clarified, we got it all, but this we can just play around in. And this water is warm. Jake, one thing I'm noticing, all the pools have different temperatures of water.
Yeah.
So this one, this kids area, much warmer, and you can see by all the people in it. But yeah, they have little dump buckets. I like the palms with the water splashing down. This is really cool. This is nice too. You can spin around. Love it. Oh yeah, see, you can spin the things around. So a lot of interaction here, and then a couple just nice little Jake's even having fun in here. No, the water in here is very nice. Really, really cool. I love this new area, man. Restrooms there. And there's another slide there we haven't highlighted. And we also go check out a couple of the wave pools there. You know, I was just thinking, I really like this new area. It doesn't have the big playgrounds, but what I love about it is, I was thinking if you're coming with your family, right? Say I was coming here with my grandkids. Yes, Jake is an uncle. And my older daughter, Mariah, from Connecticut. If she came down and she brought the grandkids, this is probably where we would hang out, because maybe you just kind of want to go in the water a little bit with the kids, but you don't want to go on a slide, but then they have the option of the slide. So there's a little bit of something for everybody here. And it's just really nice. I like it. It's simple, it's nice, and it's really cool. So this is, I think, if I got here, I'd try to get here right when the park opened, and I'd come in here because it's just good for anybody's age. And then the little kids could play here. If the bigger kids want to come with grandpa, we can go on some of the other rides. So yeah, I do like this area very much. I do like this. This is cool. It's like the water umbrella. Let's see if I can... Oh, it's so nice still, the way that it flows out of there. The water umbrella, that's what I am naming this. It's moving away from the kids area, the Cove, more restrooms here. And there is another slide, yes. Tons of slides here at Aquatica. You can kind of see up there, that is getting to be a long queue. Let's go check out some of the height requirements for this. Who's Breakaway Falls? So here's the Breakaway Falls, guys. Must be 40 inches to ride. Again, sensory guide. The hand is very strong here. And more lockers. So lots of locker areas. And again, this one is no tube. You come down into, I call the trough of water. I'm getting a little old for these styles. I don't like them anymore. I loved them when I was younger, but I'm more into, like, I like to be on top of a tube, but you can see how you come flying out. I always end up getting water in my mouth, in my nose, and I had a bad experience. Actually, last year, around this time of the year, it was Memorial Day weekend over at Typhoon Lagoon, man. If you want to see that vlog, it was from H2O Glow, which actually starts tonight. Or it might have started last week, but it's going on now for several weeks. It's a nighttime event at Typhoon Lagoon. Runs from 8 p.m. to 11. They shut down the park. Special ticketed event. It's fun. It's cool. It's got DJs. Lots of fun activities, but I had a bad experience here in one of those slides, man. It's on that vlog too. I talk about it. So there is another one of the big surf shores, but this pool is not open right now. Closed today. Now you have noticed a lot of times when we come to Aquatica, it seems like one of the other pool is closed. It's happened quite a bit. But let's go check out this other little wave pool. As you can see behind me, they do have the cabanas, and they also have these, like, you can rent these. They're almost like, I just call them a day bed with a shade. You can rent those as well. But yeah, they have the cabanas, so pretty fun. And again, let's go check out this, and you can kind of see we've come full circle now in the park, so you can see there's quite a variety of attractions here. They did add a couple food areas, some small kiosks and stuff. Oh, and I did want to show you that menu. I didn't forget. I will show you the menu of the other restaurant. But yes, you can see now. I'm assuming this water's warm, Jake. Let's go find out. So the cool thing is, you know, a lot of times when you're at the water park, you don't carry your phone. It does have the clock. It's 11:42. And it usually, I believe it shows the temperature. I thought I just saw the temperature. And I'm wondering, I guess we're waiting for the waves. I guess they intermittently do the waves. I don't know, let's find out. So apparently no waves. I mean, we waited in there a good 6 minutes. We've been walking around out here. So maybe no waves in the pool today, I don't know. But I do want to head over. I did say I'd get you the menu, at least show you the type of food they have over there. So let's go do that, and we'll be able to wrap up this kind of like a highlighted tour here of Aquatica today. Hope you're enjoying it. So here we are, guys, back at the entrance of the park, the Waterstone Grill. So fish sandwiches, chicken tenders, burgers and salads, and of course, your cold beer. The one thing I did find out, remember that little like grab and go market I was telling you about? They actually have Starbucks coffee. They serve Starbucks coffee there. Guys, I think this is where we will wrap up. Also, this park is 15 years old. You know how I know that? Right here, Aquatica, 15 years of fun. So, pretty fun park, I think, as you guys can see as we walked through and showed you all around this whole park. We've covered every slide, the attractions, the food. You have a great overview if you're planning on coming, and a little bit of advice too. And of course, one last beach bar. Guys, thank you so much for watching Medling World. Please take a moment, subscribe to Medling World if you haven't yet. Thank you to our Patreons. And last but not least, see ya!